didn't know I could do that. Look at that. Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing wonderful this morning. Internet not playing nice this morning, so I figured maybe I'd go get a cup of coffee. My friend doesn't really drink coffee, so I decided to go and just get out, get some coffee, have better internet. So while have better internet, I'm going to run live with you guys so you guys can see me crystal clear. No more hazy image. Ugh, right? We hate hazy images. Hopefully I'm coming in crystal clear. I don't know if I am or not. Hopefully I am. Mona, it's nice to see you. Nani McPoppins, Kendra, me and you. River, good morning. It's nice to see you. Mr. and Mrs. Car Guy, hey. The givers and takers, amen, amen. Tony Mathis up in the house this morning. It's nice to see you. Georgia Patriot Woman. Truth in Time, Phil, it's nice to see you. Hello, I just realized I could do this. Just thought I didn't know I could do that before, but now I know. Did you guys see it? Did I zoom in on you guys too? I didn't know I could do that. Now that I know, you can't take what you know away, right? Delilah's like, Mom, I'm not very interested in this. I'm not very interested in it, but I'm always with my mommy because my mommy loves me so very much and I'm spoiled rotten. I'm spoiled rotten, I tell you. Yes, she is. She's spoiled rotten. She knows she's spoiled rotten. Good morning. Good morning. It's nice to see you all. So I'm just getting started. What a beautiful message today at church. How many of you guys came to church? I know some of you guys did. Some of you guys watch from the bushes. Oh, thank you, Melanie. 5 months you've been with me. Well, God bless you. It's nice to see you. So we're going over the book of Ruth, and I think the book of Ruth really can be, I think many of us can identify with Ruth, right? We're not perfect people, right? But there's a time in our life when we decide we want to grow up, right? We want to be big kids now, right? And being big kids is, surrendering to our faith, not realizing that life is not fair, life is not easy, and it is a roller coaster ride with a lot of pits and valleys and a lot of peaks, right? And those pits and valleys, along with those peaks, we have something kind of keeping us propped up. And in my case, it's my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And every Sunday I wrap my body in armor in his love. And it helps me recenter, because you guys know what it's like being on social media. It's not an easy place to be, to say the least. But it resets, right? It resets, and it kind of just allows me to deal with another week of gunk, gunk. Dog posted that video slowed down. Interesting. Do I have the other camera or the other phone? I know I do, but where did I put it? I know I put it back here somewhere. Ha 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 ha. Boom, 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 boom. Let's bring out the big guns. Let's bring out the big guns. Ooh, the big guns are almost dead. The big guns are almost dead. Holy smokes. Okay, let's see if we can. Do we have... yeah, I don't want to sync. Might be able to get enough here. Oh, they want a password. Let me see if there's anything. There we go. Maybe I can get in this way. Let's see. That worked. Okay, so dog. Oops, something went wrong. Oh, their internet must not work. Okay. All right, guys, you're probably gonna have to wait for a second because I'm probably gonna have to put my hotspot on. Let me put my hotspot on and we'll be right back. I'll be back. Give me a second while I set it up. Should set up automatically, but yep, it does. Okay, perfect. So now I'm pulling. So if I start getting a little crazy, it's because I'm running another phone. Let's see what dog has to say. And then I got to get coffee. I'm dying here. Did I hear that unscrupulous? What is wrong? I know I've got internet now. Give me a break. Give me a break. Okay. I heard that unscrupulous PI is trying to walk back another face plant right into a pile of poop. Okay, what is his dog, the bounty hunter, or is he the official dog, or is that just on? Okay, dog the bounty hunter. Here we go. Sorry guys, it took me a little minute. We took the long way around. When did he slow it down? Do you see something? Let's see. That was 23 hours ago. Let me read what you guys are saying. What am I supposed to be looking for here? It's a 17-minute video. So dog posted it slowed down. Is this a slowed down version of it? What am I looking for here? Repost the video slowed down. So me and you, what am I looking for here? I think you're the one that said that. Did you guys see anything in the slowed down version? Yeah, I saw it's the Texas Roadhouse. Yes, I did see that. I can see it right here. It's a 17-minute video, but I don't have 17 minutes because I'm dying for coffee and we're sitting in a vehicle. No offense. So, yes, he thinks there was an argument. Look at the employees looking at KP. I believe there was something going on. Are you talking about with the green hoodie person? Because if you were talking, this is what I think might have happened. Sorry, my eye is just watering and I don't know why it's watering. I feel like it might have makeup in it or something. I don't know. This is kind of... Okay, so this is kind of what I'm thinking. Now, I know a lot of people have implied that they believe that this green hoodie person might be related to Katie. And then, of course, there was information that the green hoodie person was deceased. And then we looked in and realized that a stepsister of Christopher's ended up losing her life. I don't know, tragically. It said tragically. I don't know what tragically meant. If it was an automobile accident, you know, whatever the case may be. I heard it was tragic. And then everybody started jumping to the conclusion that they thought it was the stepsister, because the stepsister, you know, is kind of worn and run down a little bit, and so is the grandmother. You know, Sebastian's biological grandmother is kind of, you know, older and, you know, has been to prison, so has that probably, I would assume, the prison demeanor. You know, I don't know her. I've never spoken to her. I don't want to put, you know, I don't want to do, she's done terrible things, and I get that, but I don't feel like she's responsible in this case, and therefore I don't want to drag her any more than she's been dragged. I mean, despite how we feel about it, the bottom line is, in the grand scheme of things, she's an RSO. She's served her debt to society. At what point does the lady, is the lady allowed to try to change and get on with her life? You know, she's only got, her years are numbered, and I don't feel like dragging a woman more than she's already deserved to be dragged, right? She did it to herself. What she did was absolutely disgusting and despicable. In this day and age, we would be calling for, you know, the DP. So I can fully understand everybody's problem with the grandmother, and the fact that everybody thought that she looked like that. When you have people that say, oh, this person looks like that person, and that person's part of Christopher's step family, and oh, she looks like this person, it's part of Katie's family, that identifies to me that this person looks like a normal person that we could see, much like Sebastian. One thing I noticed, and I had you guys all do the, if you wanted to, this activity, and it was, you know, when you're out and about, look around and see how many people resemble Sebastian. You know, 5'5", 110 to 120 pounds, dark frame glasses, slender, you know, the short cut, the believe it or not, the image or the resemblance is believe it or not, is common. We all have a Sebastian Rogers in our community. Okay, so it's very hard. So what I'm just trying to say is this green short hoodie person from the pixelated could look like anybody. But if there was an argument that ensued, and let's play devil's advocate here, okay? Let's say green shirt hoodie person was unknown to the mom or Sebastian. And the mom came around, let's just play devil's advocate here. The mom came around her car and sees a person standing by her car. This person looks like, let's be honest, the person looked a little raggedy. Can we agree with that? I mean, could this person be a homeless person or on drugs? Yes, it's very probable and possible that this person could have mental illness or be on some type of narcotics. What if they were sitting down there to do their drugs or to pick up their drugs or to do, you know, and she comes around the corner and sees what's going on. And yes, I can tell you, if I walked out and there was some stranger kind of near my vehicle and didn't want to move or doing something suspicious, I would probably have some things to say as well. I think everybody normally, it's like, hey, what you doing? You know, well, you don't need to be doing it around my car. Have a good day, right? So it could have been something like that for all we know. Now, getting back, and the reason why I'm kind of defending this proposal that the green shirt or the green hoodie person has nothing to do with it is because it, to me, feels like if that person had something to do with it, they would have been detained for something. You know, it's a low level. Obviously, the person is doing some suspicious activity. I'm sure there's probably some low level criminality there. You know, so I just want to put that into perspective. Not that it's defensive, you know, not that it's proactive either. It's just, it's one of these things where we're trying to make heads or tails. Could it have been something suspicious? Yes, it could have been. Okay. Could it have been something completely innocent and harmless? Yes, it could have been. Should we be focusing on it? No, we shouldn't. Why? Because it's taking a whole lot of time and we don't know if it's going to produce fruit. So when I have a situation like that, for me personally, when I'm doing an, you know, investigative journalism or looking into a case for a variety of other reasons, I'll set something that could be either or to the side. And the reason why I do that, we still discuss it here and there, but the reason why I set it to the side is because I truly believe if it is going to hold water, something will come in the near future that will readdress that situation. For example, we had, I would say, well, I guess Katie's family, right? We knew about Katie's family. This is a good example. We knew about some of the skeletons and very hurtful stuff that has happened in Katie's life, right? We don't discuss those things really on this channel. And if we do, it's very limited in nature. Why? Because I feel like we don't have all the information. Two, I don't feel like diving into something that is wasteful time. Because if they don't have anything to do with it and we're going down that realm when there's nothing to do with it, people are saying, well, you might miss something. And that's good and well. We may very well miss something by not going through that rabbit hole, but we don't have anything that's justifying the time just yet. Now, say, for example, the green hoodie guy really did resemble the grandmother, for example, and let's say there was an exchange there between the mom and the grandmother, and it got heated, and maybe it was over her not wanting to talk to her, or over, you know, wanting to see Sebastian, or a number of things. At that point, then we would start focusing more and going down that rabbit hole of the past. The reason why I've never really discussed a whole lot is because I like the background information for behavioral reasons. I want to understand the psychology of the subject and the behavior patterns of that subject. So history really can help you with both of those assessments. But I don't want to use it as a club over somebody's head unless it is a direct result of the situation we're dealing with, if that makes sense. I feel like a lot of people, they do get clickbaity. They hear things, and instead of looking into it, they just run with the clickbait And then we later find out it was a nothing burger, and it was a waste of a lot of people's time looking into it. And so those are the things that over years you learn to avoid. You realize that yes, this could be possible, it could be probable, but we don't have anything that justifies the amount of time that needs to go down this road. And so we go down the roads that justify the time to go down. And if we're, you know, later down within time, we may circle around. Like if things start getting a little dormant, or there's no movement, or we don't have any really discussion points, then we might pick that ball up for the insignificant matters and start looking into those and diving into the things that we couldn't dive into when everything was a fluid situation. We're not really in that fluid situation now that we're almost to a year with the Sebastian Rogers case. But I still think I'll leave that be. I'll leave that be. Good morning, Bryn. It's nice to see you. Good morning, everybody, by the way. I didn't really say hi to everybody coming in. It's because I haven't had my coffee yet this morning. I'm dying for some freaking coffee. I'm hoping that I can find some. I mean, of course, Starbucks is on like literally every corner, so certainly I can. But I like, when I go into new communities, even visiting friends, I always like to go to a local coffee house. And that's kind of where I'd like to go, is a local coffee house, something unique to that community. I do it in my own community too. I don't know why I'm like that, but I try to stay away from, I try to visit small businesses, even if it's a little bit more, but I find the quality is so much better. So anyways, and then tomorrow morning we're waking up and we're heading out of town. We're going to start heading our way up toward the Tennessee and Kentucky area. So when I may take you guys for a road trip, you know, whenever I start getting on the road to head out of the state of Florida and get into Tennessee, I'm going to go through Tennessee and up to Kentucky. I think I'm going to start in Kentucky first and then work my way back to the vigils. So I'm planning on that, on being in Kentucky on the 24th. So I don't know where I'm going to start. I'm doing if you guys would like to know, we're going to try to find where the flooding happened. I'd like to go see the hardest hit areas for the flooding in Kentucky as well as Tennessee. I'd like to see, we know how slow work in progress came for North Carolinians, and I'd like to see that that's not the case for Tennessee and Kentucky, you know. So we'll be covering the floods. If you guys know of some of the pretty hardest hit areas of the floods, please send that to bullhornbetty@gmail.com, bullhornbetty@gmail.com, and we'll get that started. I'll have to do that probably on the 25th, and then we'll take a little bit of the day on the 26th and go through and go for a little cruise, a little road trip, and then we'll be migrating from this side of Kentucky over to a different side of Kentucky where we're gonna chill. And then I'll be down in Hendersonville, Tennessee. I'm hoping to be there. I don't know. I'll probably be coming in the evening of the 28th. And I'll probably be leaving first thing in the morning on the 2nd, right? So there's my schedule. I know that a lot of my team members are biting their nails and like, why are you telling everybody your schedule? I need to be, because I'm going to be all over the place. It's going to be very, very, very hard to track me. We're going to be doing floods. We're going to be doing another case, and we're going to be going to the Sebastian Rogers vigils. So, you know, good luck. And if I'm really worth that much of your time, God bless you. Because you're definitely not worth that much of mine. I'm just saying. So that's kind of where we're at, guys. Rock it out with your coffee beans out. Don't forget to be fearless. If you see something, say something. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And until next time, please be safe and, more importantly, kind to one another. But Bullhorn Betty, I need some damn coffee, okay? This channel literally runs on caffeine. If there is no caffeine, we go put, which is exactly what you're seeing in my commentary here, where I'm not giving you a full hour of my undivided time to discuss this case because I'm put, because I got no coffee. I think I'm gonna have to start bringing my own cappuccino machine. I'm just saying. This is not good, okay? Now, I could have brought my own cappuccino machine over there. Now it would have been a pain in the butt. You know how much of a pain in the butt it would be. But I could have taken my cappuccino machine over there, right? And I wouldn't have to spend $10 on a cup of coffee. But now I got to go out here and spend $10 on a cup of coffee because I didn't bring that part of the house with me. I brought the kitchen. I brought the bedroom. I brought the dog's room, but I didn't bring the coffee. Okay, God bless me. All right, you guys have a wonderful Sunday. I will be back with you guys tonight. We will have a produced live, I promise. If the internet cooperates. It might be a little choppy, but that's what happens when you're in BFE. You know, my friend does not live in. They have ambulance services, but they don't live in. They don't live in a city. They don't live in a city, so. It's actually a very small community, and no, I'm not telling you what the small community is, but it's a small community, and it's actually a desolate county. It's like a very small community. Anyways, God bless you guys. We'll see you guys soon. Rock it out with your coffee beans out. Until next time, be safe, y'all. Be safe, but more importantly, kind to one another. It's Sunday. Do an act of kindness for a perfect stranger. God bless.